So, and now I show you how I make the cover buttons and put the filling in. Now, this is one I prepared earlier. So this is how it's gonna look here for the middle. And when you push the back in, you need to achieve that you see the little hole here to get the needle through. That's how deep you need to push, otherwise we can't sew it on. So you're preparing the lid of the button and you leave about 1 centimeter all around in fabric. So I have done that. And then I do a running stitch, and you need to go as far out as you can, but not so far that it's fraying and you're losing all the fabric because it's just fraying away. So it's a fine line. Obviously you can make the fabric circle slightly bigger, but if it's too big, then it's too full in that cover button, and then it's not good either. Also, the thread can't be a normal thread. It needs to be a bit thicker, a bit stronger. So this is Gütermann upholstery thread. Also, if you have maybe an old buttonhole thread or something, that would be good too. Or an old linen thread. The new linen threads now break, but the old ones, they were still good. So now we are around. Here you are. That was a bit too long. So, and now you prepare one knot, just one, okay? And then you put your button in nicely in the middle, and then you pull this shut. Oh, great. Hang on. So you're pulling this shut that it goes over the edge, and that's a bit a moment when you need about 300 hands at the same time. So, and that's where every other thread would pop now, because you have to really pull. And then you put another knot on top, right? And you pull that shut. And then you put another knot on top, and then you can cut the overage. So now you need to mold it all to the inside, right? And then you put your lid on, and it's not the one with all the little lines here. It's the plain side. And then you press it in just a little bit, just tiny. Be very careful, because if it's too deep, if you push it down too deep, you can't get it back out. And this is now the moment when with your fingernails, you push all your fabric under this. And then you push it a bit more, and you do one last round of shoving it underneath, like so. And now you push it shut. Oh, did you hear that? So it makes the audible plop, and then it's so far in that we see the hole to get the needle through. If you don't have it as far down, then it's not enough yet. Then it will just disintegrate your button, okay? So before we can poke the button through, we need to fill the cushion. Shush. So let's open it. And you see, I'm using a normal 18-inch cushion filler. That's fiber here. And then all you do is you push the ends a bit in, like so. And then you put the thing in. We have a nice big opening, don't we? So that's beneficial. So let's push it in. And then we need to make it a bit round and nice, because once that button is on, you don't really take it apart anymore. So you could still take it apart for washing, because we can break the connection of that button anytime and then just reapply it. So let's see if that looks okay. Let's close that like so, and then it's good if you bang it a bit. That's how fiber gets round. It's better if I'm standing, but then you don't see it in the camera. So a bit like that. That's not bad. That is not bad. So, and now we need to find the middle for our button. So we take a long pin We know it's 16-inch. Obviously a bit less now because that was our seam allowance. But if you just stay a bit before 16 either side, then we know our middle is at 8. Put it in, and then we go this way. Whoop. Then we come a bit up. It's about here, yeah. 16, yeah, about there. About there. Hook it in. That seems to be, is that the middle or is that a bit of an illusion here? Yeah, it's not bad. And then we need to do the same on this side. 16. A bit over. 16, yeah, that looks about right. 8, 16, about here. Yeah, seems to be about the middle. So obviously we can make it prettier again, but I also feel, see here, that's what I mean. Ah, that's very bad. See, you see that preparation line because I didn't pay attention. So I will show you the button now, but then I will take it back out and I will fix my stitching because that we don't want to see at all. So very naughty, that I have to fix. But nevertheless, you poke that in. So then you take a double thread of the upholstery thread. Find your needle. Find your needle, which is here, like so. And then you go through the first button. So we want the yellow one here on top of the gray. Obviously you need to check if your needle goes through the hole, but the normal needles go through. The hole is actually quite big. So then you take it out and you make it the same length, like so. Then you go in a big mattress needle, like so. Poke, take your pin out and poke in. But that's why we put the pin on the other side too, because you need to now do the magic that you come out exactly there. Look, and there you are. You're just next to the other pin. Make sure you're holding on to this, otherwise you're losing it. And you're hanging on to this until the last minute. See? Here is my button and here's my thread. So let's leave the thread a bit long. And then here you see I'm pulling it through and I'm coming out on this side. Here we are, my 2 threads. And then I go back in the first needle and I go through the gray button, like so. See? And then you take these 2 ends and make a knot. And now you pull, hoppala. See? Even the upholstery thread is not anymore what it was. So let me show you that. To take a break and come back.